Hello, Huskies back again with more Detroit Red Wings GM mode franchise mode commentary. Apologies for no video yesterday. I'm kinda sick. It finally turned to winter in Chicago where I am, and I was not exactly ready for it. So my throat took a beating. But we're back, we're here. I feel decent today. We're just gonna hop in, but before I hop in, I'm gonna try something new. There's going to be a poll, I hope, in the top right hand corner above where it says no games today. And I'll let you vote on who my next GM mode is going to be, because if you missed last video, this is going to be my last season with Detroit. It's just too frustrating right now. Between the AI, the contract stipulations, the lack of production, it's all culminating in one just giant shit show. So I'm going to throw together a poll, see if I know how to do it. If there's no poll, just throw a team you want to see in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna hop in our last off season. We missed the playoffs last season, and that was a big surprise. That's the first Gustav Nyquist back to Detroit. No, thank you. Carl Alsner. No, thank you. Third round, pick 1. Wait, I have the first pick? Oh, I must have traded for it. Alright, what do we have for exact? Exact elite. What are the chances he's actually elite? No, I mean, hey, he's a low elite. That's better than the last low elite we had, because I think I drafted the last one in the 6th round. So I'll take that. That's a nice little pick right there. And yes, I know it said exact, but I've had times where I've picked an exact thing and it's ended up being something worse than what I expected. Ooh, a second low elite. Let's go. This is the game telling me, no, you don't want to give up on this team just yet. Look at all these awesome late round finds you're making. But I am absolutely, I'm absolutely done with this team. It was a pain to get it started with them. Finally thought we hit our stride, and then all these players want these awful contracts that don't deserve them. Where's that top 6 defenseman? Boosh. Low top 6. 7th round pick. Let's find one more stud. Yeah, we'll take a fringe starter. Boosh. Alright, so there we go. Decent draft, decent draft. Considering I didn't have any top first or second round pick, and we got 2 elite players, I'll take it. Now it's just a matter of figuring out what I'm going to do with this roster to get us back to the playoffs, because there's not much. I don't think I have much room I can do cap-wise, since people want ridiculous contracts for their lower overalls now, which is so frustrating. So I have 26.5 million in cap space. I have to sign Nathan McKinnon, who's going to probably want like 12. Alright, all expiring, so I have to sign McKinnon. Is he the only guy I have to sign? I have to sign Parsons too, but 11 million? Sure. Eriksson Ek, 4.7? Man. I actually liked Eriksson Ek. 38 points. I don't think he's worth that much, so we'll try 4 million. He's not worth 4 million either, but that's, I guess, just the way shit goes now. 2.9 for an 81 overall. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is so dumb. Qualified. These are all AHLers that I don't really feel like signing. 2A. they want a two-way, you're getting a contract. If you don't want a two-way, you can get the fuck out. I don't have time for these one-way, $1.5 million deals. Not when I just offered a player $11 million. So of my 25 million in cap space, 15 of that just went towards 4.3. Get out of here, man. All this cap space I was so happy to have. And it's all disappearing right before my eyes. And I've only tried to sign 3 players. Granted, I know the McKinnon thing for 11 million is a bit much, but I mean the guy's been a monster for us ever since we got him. He's been pretty much a point per game player. We had a couple guys reject. I didn't really see who rejected though. I probably should have paid more attention. Not that it really matters. This is the end of the year. This is our last season. I have 9.6 million in cap space. As long as my goaltender signed, he didn't. Oh man, I don't want to sign you for more than 4. Ugh. Because now I'm gonna have to. This is what's gonna be frustrating. Is I'm currently lowballing him. Well, I mean, not really lowballing him. I mean, I took 300K off of his contract. He's gonna reject it. Now, if I offer him a contract at his asking price and he still says no, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna lose my shit. That's what's gonna happen. So here, at asking price, see what he does. Now, is there anybody on this roster that I could move? No. I mean, maybe Matthew Perreault. I mean, that's really it. Matthew Perreault is the only guy that is not worth his contract, but that's not going to save me much money. Come on, just sign. Thank you. Alright, see, at least he signs for his asking price. That makes sense. Now, if he would have told me to fuck off, he's trying for agency, I would have been a little upset. I'm also going to be a little upset if there's a guy out here that's like would change our team around and I don't have the cap space for him. Alright, there's really not. This is a pretty abysmal free agency, to be honest. I do need a goaltender, which sucks. Mrazek, Jari. Like, look at this. Like, 4.5 for a backup? Get the fuck out of here. I want a cheap backup. Pecorine, 40 years old. Goddamn. Keith Kincaid. Linus Olmark. Okay, I want to sign somebody for $1 million. Because I want to sign another defenseman. But I can't even sign a decent defenseman because I don't have the cap space. Well, let's offer Ben Hutton an offer. Or he actually wants more than I can offer him, so he's not going to take that. So let's Travis Hamonic. We'll see if either of them sign. If not, oh well. What I might end up having to do is trying to trade Perreault to free up some cap space for a backup goaltender. Oh wow, Hutton accepted it. I'm surprised by that, but I'm okay with it too. So let's see if I can knock Perreault off the team. I doubt I'm going to be able to because he's going to be all the way at the bottom here. Oh, he's actually not. Where is he? There he is. He makes 2.5. Does anybody want Matthew Perreault? Ooh, Boston does. I don't need a player for him. Oops. I just need a draft pick. Give me a 4th round pick for Matthew Perreault. Done. So there's some cap space freed up. Man, why can't everything be that easy? That was fucking... I snapped my fingers and he was gone. I have 2.525, so I can sign a decent backup. I'll sign Anton Forsberg. Guy currently killing it for the Blackhawks right now. IRL. When he gets to play, of course. And I don't think Perot had a spot on the starting. Alright, so Forsberg signed. So let's go ahead and send the next season. I'm kind of like rushing through the offseason. But at the same time, there wasn't much I could do. I like our team. And I think a full season as it, it'll be okay. But clearly they didn't have time to mesh, I don't think. And I'm hoping to see Parsons get a little bit of a attribute bonus in net. Let me crack a beverage real quick. Oh, that's refreshing. Alright, come on. Hopefully we get oops. Alright, edit lines. Let's see what we're working with here. Alright, so we do have a 70 bound there, so letting Christopher N and what's-his-face walk was not my best move. Alright, so Erickson I can play center on that third line. I really don't want Yamamoto playing on the fourth line, man. I also don't want Bloomquist playing, but I don't think I have anybody scratched. I have defenseman scratched. Our defense is finally where I want it. Like, I mean, aside from the 78, he's a little below where I want it, but I mean, 90s, 84s, 81s, like, this is exactly what I want. But then you go to forwards, and we're a mess. Victor Arvidsson's on the first line. Who was on my first line last year? Was it Barzell? It was. He needs to play on that second line. I know he's a first line forward, but he needs to play on the second line with Larkin and Nylander. I have so many playmakers. I have so many. Alright, I don't have any goaltenders. He's still an 83. Alright, so I mean, our goaltenders aren't great, but they're not awful. AHL, I don't have anybody I can call up. I'm pretty much bottom of the barrel with my AHL team. Alright, man, that was woof. Alright, so we are off to a rough start here. I might just leave Bloomquist there and see if he does something special for me. Alright, I'm not going to scout. This is the last season. He'll be back. It's preseason. I don't have to do anything. Alright, come on. Get to game 1 already. Come on. So much simming. Alright, so we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs again on game 1. I'm going to do game 1, and we're going to call it a video. I'm going to see if I can get that stupid little poll thing to work. But yeah, let's go. Game 1. Interesting roster. We're better defensively. Our fourth line's kind of shit, but we're going to leave it like it is and see how we go. Alright, 1-0. Morgan Riley gets an early marker. Alright, we come back with 2. Dylan Larkin, Ben Hutton. They get 2, though. Nathan McKinnon ties it to start. Toronto are the defending Cup champions. Never thought I'd say that. I mean, we're out shooting them pretty good. I don't think... Nice, Ben Hutton with a second. I don't think we have an overly bad team. Like I said, my fourth line's a little meh. But aside from that... Alright, going to overtime. Oh, to a shootout we go. Oh, they get us in a shootout. But I mean, Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews, William Nylander. Like, come on. They didn't even... Yeah, I mean, we had McKinnon and Hosang go. It's alright, so a shootout loss to the defending Cup champions. I'm not upset with that. We outshot them, we outplayed them. I am A-okay with that. And our new defenseman had 2 goals. So that's a good start. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. As always, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like. As well as be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in what I do and like the content and want to get notified when my next video goes up. And if you're still around from the beginning, make sure to vote in the poll that was at the beginning for the next team you want to see me use, or just leave a comment for which team you want to see. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you probably tomorrow for the regular season.